3, 2, 1, and we're live.
I said from 10.
Fun.
So, I'm sorry.
It's fine. It's fine. You're turning into a bit of a psychic today, though, because one of the things we're going to read from our list of stuff from that other thing has a little thing about count from 10 with NASA. So good job.
What?
Yeah.
Yep.
Just wait.
You foresaw it.
You read our minds.
I'm one of your hosts, Chris.
I am Sydney.
And I'm Sheryl.
And here we are at episode 2 of the I Went Outside Today podcast. And the first episode where we actually went outside. But
then we went back inside.
But first, we'll talk about our foibles and errors that we encountered. So a hiccup we first encountered was last episode we had mentioned we were going to the Take Yourself Out for Valentine's Day event.
Be Your Own Valentine.
Be Your Own Valentine.
Number one, yeah.
And unfortunately, we were not able to make it to that event.
Because we're gypsy cursed.
I'll take the blame. My mother's birthday is slightly more important than the podcast, sadly.
And we're gypsy cursed.
I'm not even part of the family. I don't know what you're talking about.
Just hanging out with the gypsy curse. You're around
You
it.
just contracted it by osmosis.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what's up.
I'll keep that in mind. So this one is the most entertaining to me because I didn't realize this was going to be an issue. So originally we were going to get strangers off a dating app to go and do these random events with Sydney. However, what ended up happening was Bumble people apparently didn't like us using Bumble to try find volunteers, and we got reported and our account got disabled.
Well, I mean, Bumble didn't know. Someone reported us.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Someone was real stressed out. Like, I'm on here trying to find love, and these jackals are trying to do a podcast, and whatever.
The thing that's funny to me was because, like, I tried to make the image being like, hi, we're recording a podcast. We're looking for volunteers. And then it wouldn't let me do that. So then I had to use your actual photo. And then when I used your actual photo and then made the second picture of that thing, it's like people weren't reading the profile. And I totally read the profile when I was doing, like, dating apps.
Were you just getting a lot of messages?
Well, just, like, yeah, people were, like, agreeing to connect with me. And then I'd send them a message and be like, hey, so just a reminder, this is for a podcast. And then I'd hear nothing. And so they clearly were, like, swiping yes to everyone, and then when they matched with me and I was like, oh yeah, like, this is what we're doing, they wanted nothing to do with me.
They never read the profile.
No.
I always read the profile.
So do I. Like,
I don't know. That was a lie.
You might also be banned from Bumble just because we used your picture.
yes, this is true too.
Bumble's the one where the girl has to talk first, though, right?
Yes, correct.
Yeah, I'm not fucking going on Bumble.
No.
I've never messaged anyone first in my life.
To
We
be
probably just lost half our listenership right there.
To be fair, there are no fish holders on there. I didn't see a single image of somebody holding a fish.
Interesting.
Yes. Probably because the people that are on there are actually a little bit more serious about dating.
So we're sorry.
Yes.
I didn't know there was no fish holders.
I didn't see a single one.
I think in my entire Tinder career have messaged like 3 people first ever. And none of them ever responded, and it hurts my feelings.
Fair enough.
Was the average guy get like 100 people not responding? I guess it depends on who you are, but
Yeah,
I did not like it.
So that was our first issue. I still haven't found a solution that I'm happy with yet, but I'm leaning more toward that podcast meetup thing and just kind of seeing if they'd be willing to let us.
That or a billboard.
Get some fellow local podcasters to help us out.
Yeah. Or Kijiji.
Kijiji volunteers.
Kijiji volunteers. I mean, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I suspect...
I mean, you guys got to screen them, so you...
We'll see how murdery it gets.
Yeah.
We'll just have a huge group meetup someplace, and the people that show up, because we only need like 5 people. Like, it's not that many people. So if 30 people respond and we go, great, meet us at this location, and only 10 of them show up, it's still not bad.
We should put it on Fiverr.
I don't think Fiverr's local though.
Oh, really?
It's just people who want to work online.
But like,
Maybe TaskRabbit.
I'm verified on TaskRabbit now. I had to do a fucking background check.
Yep.
They're like not playing.
Nope.
I am verified on TaskRabbit as a tasker. But like I'm Fiverr, you know how it's like I will like do this for $5.
Mm-hmm.
So I will let you be on my podcast for $5.
I mean, you know what? We could try it. It could
And
be
they have
another.
to give us the $5.
Yes, it could be another failure that we could write about or talk about.
Actors looking for exposure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Paid exposure.
Yeah.
It's like advertising.
Yeah.
So I guess the other failure we need to talk about is our event last night. Who wants to introduce what went down?
It sucked.
So this was the traffic light event.
Oh, yeah.
And essentially it's a dating event where people show up wear one of the 3 colors of a traffic light, and red means do not approach, green means approach, and yellow they've said just means it's complicated, which I'm not sure what it means.
That means you're annoying as a human.
I think that you're just a fence sitter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or you're potentially cheating on your partner. Something like that.
Oh, probably.
Or like, okay, maybe not cheating, but like you're not, like you like someone but you're not dating them. So when you like hook up with other people, it's to make the person that won't date you jealous.
That's fair.
That's like what it's complicated means.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So we found
Do you have experience with this?
It's just because I got friends.
I
Don't
know
worry
some
about
people.
it.
Okay.
Happened to a friend of
But
mine.
don't worry about it. Don't worry about how I know what I know.
What's
Okay.
with all the questions?
Simmer down.
So it was supposed to be hosted by a local bar chain here. We found them on Facebook, and when we actually went to the bar, nobody was wearing the colors of the stoplight other than the staff, but there was like no signage, and no one really seemed to know it was happening.
Fun fact, it said that the start time was 9 p.m. and we arrived at 11. So I kind of figured that like the 2-hour gap was a good time for it to start filling up with people. It did not.
And the bar staff was like just already lost 100% hope in it. Like the waitress was not having it when we asked if we had like the time right and everything, if it was still going on. She was just like, I'll get my manager. She did not want to talk about it. And the manager just looked like sad in his eyes. Like the event was not working. I feel like it was his idea.
The other thing that was interesting is like he was like, "Oh, I didn't give you a bracelet at the door." We didn't see him anywhere near the door. So I suspect he was not there. Nor was he like it was almost like he was surprised that somebody was asking if the event was actually going on.
And he wasn't at the door because I checked out the bouncer on the way in. It was someone different.
Yeah. So I don't even know.
I also I thought it was funny when he was like half-heartedly giving us the bracelets and you guys both got red ones. He was like more defeated.
Yes. I know.
He was like, why did we drag him over here when you guys just want red wristbands?
Well,
Well, I didn't want to date anyone, so
I mean, that's fair.
I've already got Sheryl.
It's fair. I should mention I brought all different colors so that I
Yes.
could switch out.
Yes.
So I had, what did I get? I got a green one. I got a yellow one that was like a highlighter yellow, so you couldn't tell if it was green or yellow because I thought that could be fun. I got an orange one because I'm just a monster, and then I got 2 red ones.
So we had made up some questions for Sydney to be able to pull them out and or I guess not questions, facts.
Icebreakers.
Yeah, icebreakers that you could pull out and start a conversation. So I'm going to pass these to you so you can read these tidbits of information now and react to them.
So the goal was I was supposed to find other people with bracelets,
Yes.
but there were none, and then I was just supposed to whip one of these out like a freaking psycho.
If you wanted to.
If I was panicking.
Yes.
Because I'm afraid to talk to people.
Yes.
Charlie Chaplin was a gypsy. Why did you number them?
Because I wanted to make sure I had enough.
I'm gonna go and be like, hey, number 7.
It's for my own. It's a system, okay? It doesn't need to make sense.
Pez candy was originally invented to help smokers quit smoke. How?
I don't know.
It also didn't come in funny cartoon character hands at first. Apparently they came in tins, like Altoids.
Why?
I
It wouldn't work. I'm just telling you.
Maybe there was something in them before that time, like how Coke.
nicotine.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like how
Nicotine
Coke
mints.
had cocaine.
That's strange.
Yep.
I believe that's a fact you found. I just don't think that would work.
That'd be funny. It's like, I haven't needed a smoke since I started cocaine.
Blue whale tongues weigh as much as an elephant. Ooh. That would have been one I would have been like, what?
Yep. I mean, you haven't had enough to drink tonight for them to be as exciting, but still, this is entertaining.
You want me to do like 7 shots in the back?
Of what?
Is that like the precedent that we're setting?
I have some Mongolian
Oh, that's
vodka right over
God.
there.
No.
That would be.
It's
Yeah.
actually pretty good.
I'm not a vodka makes me like moody.
Mm.
People can suffer from a psychological disorder called boanthropy.
Boanthropy, I think is how you pronounce it.
Boanthropy that makes them believe they are a cow. They try to live life as a cow.
It's true.
I thought that was going somewhere like totally different. I was like, Sheryl, like I'm trying to hit on people. Why are you giving me these sad facts?
Chris wrote that one.
That's
but,
amazing.
That's one of mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like one of yours. As a cow, like on all fours.
I don't know.
I assume they just wander
They eat
around
grass.
their backyard eating grass and
Moo.
chewing.
Ew. Number 5, a flock. Edit that out. That was weird.
We'll see.
Number 5, a flock of ravens is called an unkindness or a conspiracy. Very interesting. In 2005, a fortune cookie company correctly guessed the lotto numbers, resulting in 110 winners on an investigation. What? That's so funny. Do people do that? They just take fortune cookie numbers?
I mean, I've thought about doing it before, but I've never tried it. But that kind of makes me want to try it the next time I get a fortune cookie.
Totally should.
Yeah.
I wonder how many people use the numbers from Lost.
Oh,
Like the
a
guy
good
that's
question.
like,
I don't
always.
get that reference.
What? You didn't watch Lost?
Never saw Lost.
No, neither did I. Sadly.
Is it? I don't have time. It's like a whole thing. I don't have time to explain it. Never mind. I love Lost.
It's okay.
Lost is so good. It's impossible to hum and hold your nose. You can do it a little bit. It's not fun.
Mm,
I don't like that.
you cut it off right there.
That
A
was
hum
funny.
needs a nose.
I didn't know that. Because of the air?
It's a good
That's
thing we
where the air
didn't
comes
try that
out.
when we were at dinner.
Oh my god, can you imagine?
Oh yeah, like everyone looking over at us.
Sloths can hold their breaths longer than dolphins can. What?
It's true.
Why?
I don't know.
I don't know why.
Sloths are dumb. They like actually just let go of trees sometimes and die.
Uh-huh.
Like they just, they just let
They have a
go.
very tenuous grasp on life.
Out of control. Oh, and then sorry, it says sloths are 40 minutes and dolphins are 10 minutes, but I got distracted by how stupid sloths are. Lobsters taste using their feet. I don't know why that's so funny.
Can you imagine like taking a walk down the street and tasting everything you walk on?
Oh, imagine. That would be really gross.
Like you step
It would
on
be
gum.
chewed gum, yeah.
You step on an ant.
Somebody's barfed from the night before.
I only throw up on lawns, not on the sidewalk. That's
Okay.
rude.
It's fair.
NASA uses a countdown because of a sci-fi film, Frau in Man.
Yeah, it's a German movie.
Okay, I'm not supposed to know how to read that. Frau in Mond. Mond?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. I'm a psychic. I did guess it.
Yes, you sure
So,
did.
wait, so why did they... Wait, they were not counting before they
No,
launched
they were not.
rockets? Shouldn't you?
Well, this is like an old-timey silent film, so this movie predates NASA.
That's launching.
And
But
NASA
if you're gonna
does
light-
the countdown because of this movie.
But if you're going to light a bomb, essentially, and then, like, shoot a rocket into the air, shouldn't you? Maybe you shouldn't. Maybe it doesn't matter.
It shouldn't matter that much.
Because people shouldn't be in the rocket area.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that at all. You should count your rockets down.
I mean, nobody like counts their car down before they drive.
I do.
Oh. I
Do you?
withdraw
Every
my
day.
statement.
Yeah, with what car?
All right, fine. I do it on the bus.
Yeah, those were the 10 facts we were going to send you to unwittingly unleash upon the men at the traffic light party.
I think anyone would have been lucky to get a fact from me about NASA and different things. So their loss.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I was slightly worried it was going to be too noisy, so you would be screaming these facts at people over the crowd.
That would have been dope, though.
And potentially you'd been drinking enough that, like, they would come off in a ridiculous way.
Like some sort of, like, I'm trying to, like, pick someone up with, like, my NASA fact.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe. People are, like, so weird when they're drunk, though. Depending, like, I don't know. There wasn't anyone there that looked like they had, like, a good sense of humor. I was very judgy last night. I'm just going to be honest about it. Everyone looked super annoying.
You don't think any of them would have appreciated the fact that a blue whale tongue weighs as much as an elephant?
See, that one I could feel like that would be like, oh, I don't know. That one you could get a gross response from, maybe.
You think they would turn it dirty?
Well, to be fair, we were looking at sex facts.
We did
gross.
start off looking at sex facts.
That would have been a nightmare. I guess it just depends on the person, but, like, I don't know. I don't think anyone in a bar setting, like, maybe they don't want facts. Maybe they do want, I don't know.
People in bars like to know things. And
I
find
literally,
things out.
like, I never hit on people ever, so I have no idea. I'm not sure what it would have even been like. I just find most people very annoying.
We need to find some flirtation glasses.
We'll put that on the list.
I honestly just had, like, a flashback of, like, I had to work for this MLM while I was traveling, which sucked in and of itself. But I had to, like, they teach you how to, like, stop people in malls to, like, sell your product. And it was for a really shitty, like, international food company that delivers. They don't pay their people very well. I'm just going to say that. But anyway, they teach you how to, like, stop people in malls. And I would always, like, panic and freeze every time when we were practicing. That's what flirt classes remind me of. That literal, like, that mental, like, just shut down. And then you're just, like, screaming in your head. And nobody saves you.
So you just go into a mall and you just stop people?
Well, you got an apron. You wear an apron.
Oh, so you're not just some rando coming up to them? And...
No, you have, like, a kiosk.
I mean, Matt
Not
Hussey.
animals.
I thought you just had a trench coat full of, like, things to sell.
No, there's, like, a kiosk, and you have like, a card, but you're not allowed to give it to the people, but a couple people stole mine, and I was too awkward to, like, get them back. I got in trouble for it. Just don't work for MLMs, kids.
Okay.
Sucks. Sorry, that's not what we're
I'll
talking
write that
about.
one down.
I don't know why I just, like, attributed flirting. Like, it's, like, the same level of terror for me as, like, MLM sales.
You're just marketing yourself.
Dating is a pyramid scheme.
It is a pyramid scheme. It's, like, the same trepidation.
So what were your expectations of the traffic light party?
I thought there'd at least be, like, a couple funny reactions and a couple stories. I was hoping we could get, like, a dude's perspective maybe about, like, going out, how hard it is to meet people and stuff. I think it is, like, super hard to meet people. But, I don't know, some interactions, I guess. I didn't think it was going to be great, honestly, because, like, I don't flirt with people. I get very annoyed when I have to interact with people, so I didn't think it was going to be the greatest. I wasn't expecting to get married out of it.
But you showed up anyway.
I showed up anyway.
Good job.
And I was, like, pretty coherent when I got there, not by the time we left.
No, because you chugged your last half a pint.
And then I got lost in a casino.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good time to leave anyway.
It was a good, yeah.
I think for me, my expectations was, like, I remember seeing this when I was in Lethbridge, because I went to college down there, and it was kind of like, the idea would be, like, there would be a whole bunch of people that just were, like, you wouldn't have to necessarily approach people would approach you.
Yeah.
And so that's what I was kind of hoping, that there would be enough people mingling that, like, we would get people approaching the table.
Yeah, me too. I didn't want to approach anyone, because that's, like, why I don't use Bumble.
Well, we were kind of, like, I was already under the impression that if you weren't going to approach anyone, I was going to start approaching people and be
I
like,
was also
hey.
that impression.
Yep. I was just going to start sending people to the table, be like, hey, she's single. You should go say hi.
It was actually, like, a little bit sad to be, like, the only person there wearing a green bracelet.
I know.
It's just, like, me and the bar manager.
Mm-hmm.
That made it, like, a little bit more sad. than it otherwise would have been.
Yes.
Oh, well,
I don't know. I was hoping for at least a couple funny stories out of it. A couple ha-has.
not just the bar manager's number.
Well, I mean, nah. We didn't, he had a beard.
Actually, I'm with you on that. I don't like beards either.
I'm not a beard person.
No.
Anti-beard.
Yeah.
Depends on the beard. If
Grandpa's like that. He thinks that men with beards aren't men.
Oh my god, that's really funny. That's hilarious. Oh, Grandpa. That's so funny. I have dated someone with a beard, but I had to introduce him to like beard oils and stuff because like when you're a lady and you don't have a beard, if you're a man and you don't take care of your beard, then it just hurts people's faces.
Yes. That's
So,
correct.
yeah, I don't trust people to take care of their beards properly. You have to actually, like, that's a pretty high maintenance thing.
Yeah.
You have to, like, shampoo them and stuff. And put conditioner in them.
Is it like Frenching a hedgehog?
It's like
Just
sandpaper
all
with a
prickly?
tongue sometimes. Oh my god, it just fucking hurts. Don't touch me. So anyway, I don't like beards. I didn't like the bar managers. I don't know why I'm single, folks.
Yeah, I think I was expecting more structure. At least, somebody like calling out the fact that there was a traffic light party going on. The whole time we were there, like nobody kind of brought it up to join in or
Yeah, I'm
take
like
part.
an MC or something, or like
Or even just having the waitress be like, "Oh, hey, are you guys here for the traffic light party? I didn't I noticed you guys don't have any bracelets, but no, nothing."
you're never gonna forgive the waitress, are you?
I think that's one of my pet peeves because I've treated myself to restaurants on my own because I like to take myself on a date, and it's one of my biggest pet peeves going into a place and like they treat you like garbage because they know they're not going to get a big tip because it's just you ordering food. And so I was already tired and I was like, I don't really want to drink and then be driving home. So I ordered water and she just gave me like this death stare. How dare I? And then she's like, do you want a food menu? And I was like, I mean, you could leave one, sure. And then she like puts it down and storms off. And I was like,
Oh my goodness.
as the DD, should I not be not drinking?
Yeah,
Like, I don't understand why this attitude.
Dude, I had the opposite problem when I was a waitress. I'd be like, I mean, I worked at like real weird desert bars, but you'll be like taking people's keys away and like, drink this fucking water. Like, it's a whole different thing. Oh, I missed that part. I showed up late, by the way. I think people should probably just get used to that now, that I'm late for everything all the time. I'm willing to bet most of the events we describe, it'll be like, and here's what happened before Sydney showed up.
To be honest, for some of the stuff, I think we're just going to give you an earlier time than actually the
should.
event starts.
Yeah.
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 And then,
But don't make it like an hour or something because I'll guess that. Make it like 53 minutes.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll figure out something, some sort of system to get you there on time.
Why'd all these events start at 3:43?
I don't know. It's just the cool
This
time.
is what they said. It's just the door time.
This is when the cool people do things.
Yeah.
That or we'll just go kidnap you, regardless of whether your makeup is done. So you'll have one eye done and the other one you won't.
Well, to be fair, when you do it, you do like the first thing on one eye and then you do it. Well, I don't know how other people do it. I do like the base on the right eye and then the left eye and then like the outline on the left and then the right eye. Like you go back and forth.
Okay, I don't.
Feel? Okay.
I don't.
You do one full eye?
Yep, and then I do the next.
To each their own. I'm not going to judge how other people do their makeup wrong.
You judge all the time. Don't give me that.
Well, yeah, I was like kind of hating on people yesterday. It wasn't like a good. I've been there sometimes and it's like fun and they play like the Last Saskatchewan Pirate song and everyone's having fun. And then like last night was a bad vibe.
Yeah.
I think the waitress sort of like she was probably having a rough day or whatever, but like that like kind of killed, the mood a bit.
Maybe it was a breakup night. Everyone got broke up
Maybe,
with. And then
and,
they go
like,
to that one bar.
I hated being a waitress, so I get it. Like, I was a bad waitress, honestly.
Because didn't she have the yellow bracelet on? Like, maybe she was actually, like, in the process of, like, just ending a breakup. And she was like, I guess I'm going to wear the yellow bracelet.
I didn't notice
Yeah.
that.
Because I was paying attention to what other people were wearing bracelets. Fun fact, when we were living in the bar, I, like, made note of everyone that, like, we walked past to see if they had a bracelet on. And I think we were the only people in there that had them.
Us and the staff.
Yes, us and the
Legends.
staff.
Yeah.
Maybe they weren't expecting the party to start, but then why put the start time as 9?
Why put the bracelets on the staff?
I don't know.
They should be working.
Yeah. Like, was
So weird.
the like manager hoping to get hit on by like random people when he was handing out the bracelets?
He's like, oh yeah, typing up this Facebook event. He's like, finally, it's all coming together.
Like,
Which is extra sad because the only reason you hit on a bar manager is for free drinks. And usually you just get a bartender that doesn't even care about their job that much. You don't really have to go that high up the chain.
it's fair. It's fair.
Poor guy.
Yeah. Oh, who knows? Maybe he found love. They did keep telling us it was gonna like get better at midnight.
It was so sad.
Which midnight is a weird time for a bar to pick up.
I didn't believe that for a second.
Especially in the mall. Like, most people are going to assume the mall closes at 9.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, I get that that area of the mall is usually open after those hours, but I don't know.
I would honestly say like 9 to 10 to 11 because I've gone for like St. Patrick's Day and stuff, and like I've seen that place like just can't even move at like 9 p.m. right, because people finish their shopping, they get off work, all the other mall staff that are gonna go 9 to 10.
Yeah.
So it was like just kind of sad when they were just like it's gonna be pumping at 11 or 12 or whatever. I was like, no, it's not.
So that was the traffic light party. So since that was a bust, Sheryl has found a few replacement options that we could do instead.
To be fair, I didn't find one of them. You found one of them in the bathroom at the place that our traffic light party got so...
Where did you find me this event?
And I get to do it with you.
Oh my god, we need to establish ground rules.
So, Chris found a hot wing eating contest.
Hell yes.
If you guys... So whoever wins the contest gets a year worth of wings from the bar that we were at.
Are they spicy?
They are spicy wings.
It's a spicy wing contest.
It's a spicy wing contest. Now, I don't know the rules of it, and we would have to go back to the bathroom and see if, like, you just order the hot wings, and they come to your table, and then we try eat them.
You didn't take a picture of it?
It's probably on their website. It looked like they do it pretty regularly.
What do you mean we have to go back to the bathroom?
We might, you know what? We might even be able to go to the one that's not at the mall.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Is the other place better?
I don't know.
I feel they're all the same. It's a chain.
It's a chain. So, the other events that we have discovered...
Do we have to buy the chicken wing? I guess we do have to buy the chicken
Yeah, you would have to buy the chicken wings, but I don't think they would be that expensive. I don't know.
We need to buy the ones that enter the contest.
So how do you win, though? You eat the most or you eat the spiciest?
I suspect it's like hot ones where you eat like spicier and spicier ones, that or you eat like an insanely spicy plate of wings. That's my two thoughts of how you would run a hot spicy wings contest.
But how do you win? If you finish it or if you do it the fastest?
Well, I'll look up.
I need details. I'm into it, but I need more information.
I'll see if I can find the contest details while Sheryl goes over the other options she has found.
So, have you ever wanted to get to know the Church of Scientology?
I love how you sell these things to me. Oh my god, the personality test?
No, so L. Ron Hubbard's birthday is happening, and there's an annual celebration hosted by the Church of Scientology. It's free admission.
Dude, I'm obsessed with Scientology.
It says, come find out more about the fastest growing religious movement on the earth and its founder. Free admission.
I'm so tempted, but they stalk you for so long.
They sure do. My dad still gets letters from them from an article he wrote in the 80s.
Oh my god.
It's the best. It makes me laugh so many times. However, the other podcast that I listen to, Oh No, Ross and Carrie, they have actually been banned from every single Church of Scientology in the world. They even went to the one in Australia to see how long it would take them for them to be discovered. So if you do a podcast, there is the potential of being shunned forever and ever and ever and ever.
Sean.
I mean, that's fine. I used to run in and out of the entrance at the one behind, there's one in Sydney.
Yeah.
And I used to run in and out all the time and look at the pictures of L. Ron Hubbard and be like, I never did the personality test though.
Just to make them chase you?
No, just because I was like, what's in here? And then I was like, no, they're going to talk to me. And then I would run away. But like, I always wanted to do the personality contest. They're scary, though. They are scary people.
They are kind of scary.
So this is a birthday party?
It's a birthday party. It says every year, thousands of people gather all around the world to celebrate his birthday.
But they don't drink.
That I don't know.
I'm pretty sure they don't drink.
They would be honored to have you as their guest in this celebration and answer your questions. There will be free word class entertainment, whatever that means, and free refreshments.
I love refreshments.
What kind of refreshments would you be hoping for?
Like tiny squares.
Okay. I'm sure there's tiny squares
Like
of
peanut butter
something.
marshmallow. Not tarts, though, but like tiny like peanut butter marshmallow squares.
Well, I don't know if you can make requests.
I want to do both.
Well, we can also revisit the list and remove things to replace them if you would like. That's certainly an option. And the other one that we have is a neon holly party.
What's that?
Edmonton's first neon holly party. Celebrate the Festival of Colors with glow-in-the-dark colored powder under UV light at Silver Moon Banquets.
I feel like everyone participating in that is going to be super annoying.
It's fair. It's fair. It is a $15 interest fee for adults.
Blech.
Okay. So that one's been nixed.
Yeah.
You'd rather, go talk to some Scientologists about Scientology.
Well, I want to see how long it would take them to stop recruiting me when they find out how much fucking credit card debt I have.
They're like, someone already got to this person.
Yeah, they'd
got
be
all
like,
their money."
bye.
Fair enough. That's okay. The one that Chris found seemed like the most tame option of the two that we had suggested.
I do want to do the wings one too, but because wings are delicious.
So I found the contest description.
Okay.
Accept our new hot wing challenge and get free wings for a year. Beat the challenge when you eat one order in 2 minutes or less and get free wings for a year and a limited edition t-shirt. Challenges are on Wednesdays starting in February to March 6th. Sign up in store from 6:30 to 7 p.m. Take the challenge from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m.
I have 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
2 minutes. And the rules are the challenger can't drink any beverages, touch their face, or use a napkin during the 2 minutes. Finger licking is allowed.
Free wings for a year, though.
Any kind of wings?
I think so.
I think so.
Do they deliver?
I think you gotta go
I
there.
think you gotta go in store.
I don't know if they deliver.
That would be dope.
I mean, skip the dishes, probably.
Because honestly, really think about this. If you won free wings for a year, you
So-
would have a lot of chicken.
To be fair, there's usually stipulations on those free wings for a year where it's once a week.
There is.
Boo!
Only valid on Wing Wednesdays for one free order of traditional wings per week for 1 year with purchase of beverage. So
I have to buy a beverage to get my free wings? Next.
So Elron
Next.
Hubbard's birthday.
I
then?
would rather try and get recruited into the Church of Scientology than have to buy a fucking beverage to eat my free wings.
Because our last attempt for the Traffic Light Party sold out online, I'm gonna register you right now.
Is this for the Scientology one?
It is.
Use a fake email.
Yeah, we should probably...
Fake email.
I don't know if we should use the podcast email. I
Fake.
think we gotta set up a
Fake.
dummy
100%
email.
fake.
The other thing I was gonna do is use a fake name.
Yeah. Oh, we could pick a fake name for me.
We could pick a fake name.
What's your name gonna be?
I don't know. Oh my god, there's so many options. I'm so excited.
So, think about that because I have the checkout information pulled up.
You're supposed to use, when you have a fake name, it's supposed to be similar sounding to your real name so that you answer to it.
Okay.
But nothing rhymes with Sydney.
I think you should pick the name of L. Ron Hubbard's first wife.
Sally or something?
Probably.
It's I don't know. I'd have to Google that.
It's Sally or
the
Sarah.
one who escaped him before he started all this craziness.
I feel like they would. Do you think they would catch on to that?
Doesn't Lindsay sound like Sydney?
Kind of.
Lindsay's close.
Yeah, I have a friend named Lindsay.
You could
I don't know if I should be tarnishing her. Well, we won't use her last name.
I was gonna say,
Because that'd be really
how
funny.
are you tarnishing her? There are lots of Lindsays out there.
That's true. Lindsay's good.
Lindsay.
She would love that. That I'm using her name to.
First,
she was
first spouse was Margaret. I guess nickname Polly Grub.
I'm not being Polly Grub.
What about Lindsay Grub?
Let's make it like Grube. But like an E with an accent.
Groob and roll your R's.
Groob.
Groob.
Groob. I can't roll my R.
I like how you say it better anyway. And just correct people on their pronunciation anytime they do.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let me put an
Obviously.
accent. Grube. Sure will let me do an accent.
Yes. Grube.
Grube. We're gonna have to make a fake email for Lindsay Grube.
LindsayGrube@gmail.com.
Okay.
I hope I don't forget my fake name. We have to practice.
Yeah, so L. Ron Hubbard's birthday it is. Godspeed.
I think so. Should I wear
I'm
a
so
wig?
excited for you.
Can someone come with me or do I have to go by myself?
When
Guys,
is it?
it's actually a cult.
What was the date again?
It is actually a cult. Let me go back to the event.
I did fill out their personality test on their website just because I want to see the results, but you have to go see one of them to get your results.
Tricky bastards.
So I never went.
Saturday, March 21st.
Do you think they're going to have the cans there?
I think I got that weekend off.
From 6:30 or so from 6 p.m. to 9:30.
That's actually pretty.
It's a pretty decent time. Like it's not going to be too late at night. We'll be able to be in bed by like 10.
I'm going to say, like, starting at 11 last night almost killed me.
Yeah, I know. I'm too old.
I actually felt like I was like 30 million years old. Like, if there had been people there, it would have been fun. Mm-hmm. But, like, then it was just more sad.
Yes.
And they didn't have an ice cream sundae on the
I
menu.
have to come up with a fake name, too.
Next time you go there, you'll just have to find the suggestion card and be like, Sunday bar.
Hell
Walk
yes.
away.
I'm going to.
Mm-hmm.
I really want a proper ice cream sundae.
Mm-hmm.
So you need a fake name, too.
Yeah.
Are you coming? She doesn't want to.
I'll go.
Drive the getaway car.
No, I'll go. If there's 3 of us, it should be okay.
I think I've got Battlefield Earth. I'm going to take the name of the lead hero guy in it and see if anyone picks up on it.
Yeah.
What is it?
I can't remember. I'll have to Google that, too.
Like, my biggest worry, and this is going to sound terrible because, like, normally I'm a very logical person, but I followed religion for way too long in my life. I'm worried that I'd be easily influenced into another religion. And it's not because, like, I mean, if there's 2 of you there, you can stop me from doing anything stupid like signing. Like, I'm just...
We won't let you become a Scientologist.
Yeah, I'm just way too gullible. Like, there was a guy in the foyer of our building a few months ago that, like, he was talking to me all nice, and I couldn't catch on to the fact that he was flirting, even after he was like, oh, well, like, we should exchange numbers so you can come over for dinner sometime. And I was like, wow, yeah, dinner sounds nice. And then I, like, had to stop and think about it. So, like, I'm just way too gullible for, like, a cult. I'm slightly worried that I will, like, be converted.
We'll keep an eye on you.
Okay.
We'll keep an eye on you. And also, it's not like there's a difference between, like, being a part of an actual religion and, like, I don't know, having, like, the Catholic guilt and those kind of things.
This is true.
Versus, like, fucking Scientology.
This is true. This is very true.
Not to make fun of people that are in Scientology. Or, like,
Or the Catholic Church.
Sorry. I'm sorry to everyone. Sorry.
I could be Johnny Goodboy Tyler,
Yes, you could.
which I had to double check because it doesn't sound like a real good character name.
Doesn't.
I was thinking, like, Harriet Houdin, because Houdini was the person who, one of the magicians that went around and, like, debunked fake psychics. And I wonder if anyone would catch on if I made it, like, Henrietta.
Have a good debunker name.
Smart.
I could be James Randi.
Yeah!
It's pronounced Rande.
Every one of us puts an accent at the end of the name.
Pronounced
do.
Jamez.
That's all you gotta do. I can't believe I agreed to this, but I can't believe I'm also, like, really excited.
I think it'd be pretty interesting.
I hope the cans are there.
I'll be honest. I also am curious to see what kind of refreshments they'll have. Well, because like,
I kind of want to know too.
what if their like idea of refreshments is like apple slices, and then you're like, oh
That
wow,
would bum me out hard.
happy birthday, here's some apple slices.
I'm sure it's like proper candy. They have a lot of money. It fucking better be good. They own like so much property and stuff. They do.
You don't get rich by buying people the good brand name candy.
You do when you need members because the internet was invented and your whole religion went to shit.
Maybe we'll get the good stuff.
I
Maybe
hope
we'll
so.
get a lobster dinner.
I've never had lobster.
Part of me
pretty good.
part of me also wonders because like this is gonna sound ridiculous, but I've kind of tried to search and see where the Church of Scientology is, and I don't know where it is in our city.
Really?
I have no clue. There's like a Church of Science, but that's not Scientology.
I'm fairly certain there's one right around the West End in the industrial area where I work.
What?
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, because
The one in Sydney is like the big dickin' church. Like, you know where it is. It's like massive.
yeah, I was gonna say like a
Yeah.
lot of the ones like the one in like California, Hollywood is like that too.
Oh my god, if this is like ends up to be like really funny, we should just go straight to Clearwater. I'm so obsessed, you guys, dude. I've seen like Going Clear. I like Leah Remini in the Aftermath, all her stuff. I've listened to like every podcast ever on it. I'm ready.
Okay. Are you gonna drink before we go?
I might have to.
Okay.
No, I'm just gonna be honest with you. I might have to.
Because they might not let you in.
I'll do like sneaky drinking.
Sneaky drinking?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think they let you drink.
No, I don't think
I'm
they do
pretty
either.
sure they don't.
No. No.
But like, I can be like kind of normal when I'm drinking.
As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure they actually don't like people using prescription drugs either. I mean,
can they drink coffee?
Yes. I think so. I don't
We'll
know.
have to find out.
I don't know. I know more about
It's one evening.
It's one evening.
One evening too many.
Do not drink coffee at 9:00 at night. That sounds like a bad plan.
I'm going to.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
But you know what I mean? Not like, I'm not gonna be like trash. Just like a sneaky drink. Just a sneaky drink.
What kind of sneaky drink?
Vodka, because then you can't smell it on the breath.
That's fair.
I
That's
answered
fair.
a little too fast.
It's fine. We already
Like, I
know
already
that you're.
figured this out.
Yes.
Everyone knows who I am.
Yes. Yeah, we already are very well aware of your antics.
I'm just thinking if I mix it with the extra vanilla Coca-Cola, that would be really good. All right, we got an event.
We got an event.
What's next?
I think that was the rest of what we had in our itinerary.
It sure is.
Boom.
So yeah, we'll set up our extra special fake email.
Mm-hmm. To be able to sign
We
up
need
for...
3 fake emails.
No, we just need one. We can add... So I can book more than one ticket.
We can be your +2.
We can be a
Hell
+2.
yes.
So all we need... They may contact us later. We'll have to open our fake email just
What are
to
we going to do
double
about
check.
a phone number? Magic Jack? I reckon a Magic Jack.
Okay.
We just say we're broke and we can't pay for phone.
That's true.
And
Then they're
they'll-
not gonna let
I was
us
gonna say
in.
they'll never contact us.
Never
They won't
mind.
let us in the thing.
No. Yeah.
We could say our last religion wouldn't let us use a phone, and that's why we're looking towards Scientology.
Mm-hmm.
But we're not going to quit one unless we have another religion to start up.
We'll also need a fake address. Is there anyone you hate enough to send them Scientology mail?
So it's like what a terrible like girl does when they're like half ready to leave their boyfriend, but they're like trying to line up the next thing. Fake address. We can use the old place I used to live. No one lives there.
Okay.
But when someone does, oh boy.
They're gonna get some. They're probably just gonna open the mail because, like, my dad's been receiving those letters every year since he was like,
Yeah, Scientology
yeah,
letters.
and like, I just got so curious. I asked for permission to open his letter just so that I could read it, and it was fantastic. I framed it and I gave it to him for Father's Day, I believe.
That's so amazing.
It was great. I loved it.
Cause yeah, I'm trying. Are they going to send us tickets in the mail?
No, it looks like it's Eventbrite, so it'll just be
Okay.
sent email.
Because we could even just get a PO box.
Yep, we could.
Something like that.
Temporary PO box.
Yeah, I really think we're gonna have to use Magic Jack We should not be giving these people our real numbers,
No.
and we should wear wigs.
I don't know about wigs. Yeah, how creepy would it be to run into somebody that you know?
I'm like half worried about that. But
Yeah.
then like they're there too. Like imagine running into your coworker there.
Well, I have one coworker that works in Vancouver, and my other coworker is my supervisor, and he is Christian through and through, so I'm not concerned.
That you know of.
Yeah, that I know of.
So I don't know. I mean, I feel like if you run into someone there, that's just someone you take off Facebook. What?
That is very judgmental. They're just trying to live a better life.
I mean, by giving all of their money to like a monster.
I mean, what church doesn't want all of your money?
It's true.
Yeah, and they do not like it when you drop a toonie in the collection basket and then you grab a loony for like change. They're not fans of it.
No, none of the churches like that, to my knowledge.
No. Oh, actually, I did it the other way. Sorry, this was when toonies first came out. I dropped a loony in, and then I saw a toonie and I grabbed it.
Also, not appropriate.
They made me give it back.
Yeah,
I
I
was
would bet.
small.
I would bet they made you give it back.
They already know that trick. Like, you're not the first person to try.
If we run it, that's what we need the wigs for, though. Like, not for stealing from the Catholic Church, but for, like, if people, they won't recognize us if we wear wigs.
I'm pretty sure I look pretty much the same, even if I've got long hair.
I wouldn't recognize you with a wig on.
Really?
I'm pretty much face blind,
Okay.
so I don't recognize anyone.
I have the added benefit of being able to add a beard.
Yeah, smart. Then I won't like you as a person.
I was going to say, I probably won't kiss you until the beard's gone.
She'll leave you.
Okay.
I will
Straight up leave you.
No, we'll leave him. He'll shave it off eventually, but I just probably won't kiss him that whole time.
I mean, I was thinking just like tape a beard on. Like a fake one. Don't grow a beard. That's so much effort.
Tape a beard?
Yeah.
But how would that not look fake?
Because we'll get a good one. Sometimes people need fake beards.
I suppose so.
You're just gonna go to a costume shop and you're gonna come back and you're gonna be like, look, we're gonna dress as Renaissance characters.
That would be dope. I'd be into that.
Maybe we can combine the furry convention with the L. Ron Hubbard.
Oh my god. Hit them all in one day. Hey, then we wouldn't be able to, we'd have like our faces covered.
It's true. And
That's
they
smart,
would,
actually.
I wonder if it would be the first furry Scientologist recruit they've
What
ever
does
had.
a furry score on the weird tone scale that they have? Where like the more things you are, you get like points subtracted?
I don't even know. I didn't even know that was the system.
Yeah, it's like a whole thing. I know if you're gay, you lose points. So like how many points does a furry lose? For real. It's like there's like a mathematical equation. I like did a couple deep dives on this. I'm
We
like
should
pretty
ask
obsessed.
while we're there. If someone's like trying to bring you in,
I
it's
gotta
like,
know.
If I was a furry, how far down the scale do I go?
Yeah. Asking for a friend.
What if they asked you? It's like, well, it depends on what animal your persona is.
Like every animal is a different like answer. Real specific. Oh my goodness. I'm like a little bit too excited for this. I hope this one's not a bust. What if it's just like 3 dudes in a room?
And we get to talk to 3 dudes in a room.
I hope we get more snacks if there's no people.
I hope so too.
Who's going to these things?
I don't know.
I bet you it's more dickheads like us.
Maybe.
I'll be shocked if we find a real Scientologist.
If everyone there is just running a podcast episode.
I bet you anything that's it. Oh,
Well,
then we would meet other podcasters. We wouldn't
correct.
even have to go to the meetup.
No, we could just ask them to come join us on things.
Amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, it'll be good.
Well, we all got to pencil that in the calendar, and then, yeah, that will be a fun episode. I'm excited.
I'm not going to put it in my calendar, and I'm going to ask 100 more times when it is.
Well, we're still trying to put together a calendar.
Okay.
It might even be worth us.
We can use our fake Gmail account.
I was gonna say it might also be worth us just like putting together a podcast email, and then it syncs automatically to our phone.
Smart.
Yeah,
Smart.
but we'll have to figure that out later.
We should figure it out while the mics are recording right now. And it'll be like behind the scenes.
Type.
The making of the calendar of I Went Outside Today.
The making of the talent. I mean, some of the stuff that we've got, it's not going to require a specific date because the Creationist Museum, we have to make an appointment for that.
Now, should I have a different fake name for like all of the cults we do, or should I keep the same one?
I bet they don't compare notes.
No, I would
And it's
suspect
easier to remember the same fake name.
Yeah, I would suspect the creationist guy doesn't talk to the Scientologists on a regular basis.
I'm so stoked for staring.
He
cult
probably
too.
thinks they're crazy.
Oh my god, it's gonna be so good. So yeah, we're gonna go to the Scientologist thing. We'll let you know the quality of the snacks.
Yep.
Well, that about wraps up episode 2 of the I Went Outside Today podcast. Lots of ideas floating around, and if you have an idea for us to go out and experience in future episodes, you can email us at iwentoutsidetodaypod@gmail.com, and yeah, we'll take it from there. We'll see if it's something doable with where we are located in the world.
Yeah, we'll consider it, but we're not doing no things with no fucking ghosts.
We'll see. Oh, we'll see.
We won't see. We're not doing ghosts. Well, thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening.
Talk to you guys later.
I'm Sydney. I do the things.
The end.
Yeah.